What's up? Thanks for liking, whoever that is. Thanks for your like already. Try to adjust a little bit. There you go. Better. Hi, Sanj. Hi, Pinky Lee. Are you guys the first one? I see. Sejal is the first one. Okay, that's what I was wondering because I didn't know who the first one was. So we have Sejal, Sanch, and Pinky Lee as the first three. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into those. Let's jump into the first three general readings here, you guys. Today what we're going to do is it'll be $5.55 for one question. But if you have multiple questions, you should go ahead and try the extended reading because I'll do 20 minutes timed. We'll time a clock here, 20 minutes, and you'll just ask as many questions as you have, and we'll get as many as we can answered within that time, okay? So that's $10 for that one. So let's see here with the first three. You guys just let me know if you made a donation because sometimes I'm not being notified for some reason. So just let me know so you're not sitting there waiting, okay? Just don't be afraid to, like, let me know through the chat, okay? Hi! Alright, so first for Sejal. We want to know what's going on today for Sejal. We want to know, okay. Well, we have the Seven of Swords, which tells us, you know, already that there is something that you're not really seeing here. Maybe there's something that's being hidden. There could also just be something that you're hiding. You know, it could just be how you feel about a situation. I mean, it could be anything. It doesn't have to be shady as fuck or anything like that. But it could be. So let's see what else we can find out here. So, Seven of Swords here for Sejal. What do we need to know? The Emperor. So I would say you're in a position where you're not really... It's not like you are in a bad situation. Like, you are, if anything, you're pretty much in control of this situation. Like, I feel like you maybe don't know exactly what I'm talking about by situation. I feel like it's a different situation than you would just think. Like, you probably don't look at yourself as the person who's in charge, and you actually are the person who calls the shots in this situation, even though it's subtle, even though it's something that you're not, like, having to go out there and present yourself. You still have a lot more power than you really know in this situation, is what I'm trying to say, okay? It could have to do with somebody that you're partnering with. It could be a love situation. It could also just be a partner, you know, like work-related. We have the Two of Cups, which shows that you have this connection with somebody that's very strong. You guys are on the same page, exactly, okay? So I say lovers because the lovers, you know, Knight of Cups shows you could be offering somebody a relationship or some kind of affection in some way, or vice versa. They could be offering it to you. We also have the Five of Pentacles and the Lovers. So yeah, the Five of Pentacles is actually the traditional Lovers card of the tarot, and I think that's because even though they're so sick and needy and, you know, not doing too well, they're still together. So it's just kind of the representation of, like, you're sticking it through with somebody who could be actually kind of toxic for you. But that's the traditional love card of the tarot. So I would say it probably has something to do with a relationship of some sort where it's romantic, you know? I think you're in a situation where you're not in too bad of a position. It might feel like you are right now, but just know that the power that you have in the situation is a lot better than, you know, the other people in the situation. Okay, just for example. Like, you have a lot more control than you're giving yourself credit for, so don't feel like you don't have any power to make a decision or to call shots in this situation. Because I feel like you're the one who really does have that control. Even if it doesn't feel like it right now. Okay. So then we're gonna do Pinky Lee and Sanch. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Aditi. Hi, Anuju. Or Anju. Anju? Not sure, but hi. Okay. So now we're gonna do it for, let's see, it was Pinky Lee. These are just generals, you guys, so just remember that. If you do want your chance to get a free reading, all you have to do is turn on notifications so that when you're notified when I'm going live, you just come into the live and type into the chat and let me know you're either the first, second, or third person here, and you'll get a free reading, okay? And they're usually general. Sometimes I'll let you ask questions, like just randomly. But most of the time we're doing general readings, you guys, just general energy updates, okay? So let's see what else we have going on here for Pinky. And we'll go to Sach. Tell me what Pinky needs to know today. Anything important or special? Anything you want to bring to her attention? All right, so we have the Six of Cups. So this could be talking about you kind of trying to take... It actually could represent a past life situation too. But I feel like you're trying to support somebody either younger than you or somebody older than you is trying to support you. Or there's an older figure in your life right now that maybe you're having a lot of memories about. Or just feelings about, you know, in general. This person was a significant person to you, and for some reason there's a bit of nostalgia. You know, there's the feelings of, you know, memories and things like that that you're recollecting at this time. That's, you know, they're going to be important to you in some way for some reason. Maybe you have to look back at things you learned from this person or something. Or maybe they're going to be helping you now. But Page of Pentacles, yeah, there's a new project on the horizon. There's like a new goal that you have and that you're going to be working on. And maybe it's this person that you have to think about and kind of like think back to all the things that they've taught you and what those things really mean and how they can help you in this situation you're in now for this new project and how it can actually help you to achieve your goals here. Okay, so there's some person, and maybe vice versa, you know, this could be you helping somebody else who's younger than you or inexperienced, more inexperienced than you, and kind of needs that assistance and guidance, and you're there for them. So it could be the other way around too. Okay, and strength. So I feel like you're definitely going to be a very supportive person to whoever this is, or you're going to get a lot of support. It's going to provide you with a lot of strength that you don't currently feel like you have, or that you currently feel like you basically need. This is going to be just that, you know. It's so I feel like there's kind of some issues going on to where it could be a little rough for you. It could be a bit challenging, but at the end of the day, you're going to be learning a lot from this situation, and it's going to help you to grow and be stronger, you know, for the next time or just in general to help somebody else. I mean, there's many reasons why that would happen, but it seems like a transformative kind of period of your life where you're going to learn something and you're going to grow because of that. So it could be pretty intense. All right, so helping somebody younger, nice, cool. Okay. Sanch, and then we'll take donations after that if there's any. If not, I'll probably just take a step back for a second and see if any come through, and then we'll do that, or, you know, whatever happens. So let's see for Sanch. Wait, did I do Sanch already? No, I didn't, right? I didn't do Sanch yet, right? Sanch, Pinky Lee, and wait, did I do Sanch? No, I did Sejal, okay. Sanch. What needs to be brought to their attention today? Sanch. Okay, Five of Pentacles, again. So it's like there's something that is bringing you down, but it's like you're sticking through with it. I feel like there's something that you could probably let go of that would be better for you right now, but you're not really looking like you're doing that. So there's something you're hanging on to. It could be a relationship. Queen of Swords, you have to take responsibility for your part in this. Like, not only is it somebody else's doing when they bring you down to their level and it kind of ruins your life, like, yeah, they have a responsibility there. But you also have a responsibility there. And I'm not trying to shame anybody who feels like they're being overcome and overpowered by somebody. Like, of course I wouldn't do that. But I'm saying that, you know, you have to see your side in it and how you can actually gain strength by looking back and realizing, like, what you could have done differently and how you can better prepare yourself for next time if that kind of similar situation, you know, happens again and you're faced with it. So there is some responsibility to be taken here, okay, Sanch. And, but that's a good thing, because that gives you answers that you need, you know? You don't need to wait for somebody else to kind of tell you what's up. You can tell yourself because it's on you, you know? So here we have the Four of Pentacles. So there is a lot of like you thinking about your foundation and how to build a foundation for yourself that's secure and healthy and strong. Makes sense, you know, but that's a big focus for you right now. So taking responsibility is going to be important in that too. You know, you just have to kind of see that you have a bigger role to play than you really think you do in your own life, you know? You got to start taking responsibility for that. So then we have the King of Wands. Yeah, nothing going to stop you here. It's like pretty much just saying like go for it, do not slow down, you know, keep your vitality, keep your motivation, and keep your focus, but go for what you want, you know, go for the goal and don't stop, you know, because you can really achieve a lot right now with this kind of determination in your atmosphere, or however you want to say that. King of Wands is no joke. He gets shit done. And so does the Queen of Wands, but it's a little bit of a different vibe, but I mean, it's still getting shit done and handling your business, so good for you. Okay, you guys, let me know what happens if you're able to get through. I'll still be around. I'll be right here. Tomorrow's your birthday, Ashley? Woo! Fuck yeah, that's awesome. Cool. Happy birthday. Early birthday. Shivani, what major events are going to happen in the month of May? We'll take this one. I can't pin your message. That sucks. It's because I'm on my phone, so it's just different. But what major events are going to happen in the month of May for Shivani? Month of May for Shivani. What kind of major events are going to happen and take place or start to take place? What do we need to know about any events in May for Shivani? Thanks for your likes, you guys. I appreciate it. Okay. So, alright, that's interesting. We have the Four of Wands. So it could be a reunion with somebody. What was the question exactly? What major events are going to happen? Yeah, it's a major event right there. Justice. Somebody's coming to give closure, make something right, or, you know, kind of balance it out. Like after a long time, maybe they never gave you closure, or they never really had an explanation, like they didn't give you closure. But I feel like somebody is coming back to make things right, or at least you're going to hear from this person, and maybe that's the undertone of the whole, you know, situation that you're hearing from them for. Or at least that's the idea at the outset of the situation. Then yeah, there's going to be realizations. You're going to realize things. You're going to have a lot brought to light for you. Whether that's good or bad, it's a major, I would say definitely a major thing happening for May. This person, I don't know how long it's been since you've talked to them. It could have been recent. It could have been, you know, a while back. But I feel like if we're talking major, it could be somebody that you really just don't expect it to be. You know, like somebody that you wouldn't think would have ever come to you like this. So that's interesting and kind of exciting, you know. Could be somebody that you were hurt by, you know, that you didn't understand why things were the way they were when they ended, and, you know, things along those lines. Let's see. 8 of Pentacles. So you're working really hard at something. There could be a new job, a new offer, a new apprenticeship, or something like that. I don't know what this has to do with this past person, but kind of seems unrelated. But let's see what else we can get here. Any major events? Maybe there's like a new job or something too, is what it's trying to say. Okay. The Emperor, yeah, it seems like you're in a good position of authority. You're able to call shots, and, you know, you have responsibilities on your back, that's for sure. So that's a big change too, if you're not used to that. If you're not used to big responsibilities, yeah, get ready for it, because the Emperor doesn't fuck around. I mean, he has responsibilities, but it's like, it's not a joke. Like, he needs to make sure everybody in that empire is fed and well taken care of, and it's not a joke. It's a huge responsibility. So I feel like two major things that we see happening are somebody trying to make things right, or you're going to realize a lot of things you didn't realize before about that situation. You'll choose to let whatever happened with it, but you can use it to help you heal and grow. But hopefully you do that. Easier said than done. But yeah, and then the other major thing is I think there's some kind of new job or offer or project on the line for you, and you're going to be in a position of authority somewhat. Like you're going to be able to make decisions on your own, but it's a huge responsibility, so that's something that you might not be used to either. So okay, yeah, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can just be basically any type of relationship where something wasn't made right. You felt like you were done wrong, or like there was no explanation, or like, because I say that because the justice card is pretty much saying like something's being made right, or something's being balanced out, or something is not going to be unfair anymore, or like someone's getting their karma, or justice is served, or something along those lines. So you know that you're getting some good information that maybe you didn't have before, that helps balance you out and make you feel not so upset regarding that situation. It kind of gives you, and especially with the sun there, it's basically saying like you're getting information that you kind of needed to understand how to move forward, so it's kind of, it helps you out in that way, or it can, it can if you let it. Of course, we can just sit back and not allow things to help us grow, which is easy to do. It's not like it's very difficult, but hopefully that's the route you'll take with that. The high route. There we go. Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna take him out really quick because he's not gonna stop. Let's see. Anyone's here. No. Thanks for reading, man. Really? Huh. Okay. So let's see. I want to know if there's any, what is it, Taurus season now? Are there any Taurus out there today? Let me know if you're a Taurus person, because I'll do your reading for you. I'm really excited about the different seasons, like when the signs are in season, because it's just really important for that sign. You know, and so far we have the 10 of Cups, which is awesome. This is kind of a little collective, you know, just for Taurus people. If you're a Taurus person out there and you're like, I don't really know if I have a personal question, but I'd just like to see kind of what's going on in May. So let's look at that for Taurus, okay? If you're a Taurus person, because it is Taurus season. Yay! We're looking into that for all you Taurus lovely people out there. Taurus people. Oh, what do you know? Your card comes up too. So interesting. We have the 10 of Cups and commitment. So there is some kind of thing you're committing yourself to, I feel like, or there's some kind of offer of commitment to where you are really seeing yourself in, like, you're seeing that working out. You're seeing yourself in a happy place going through with that. And there is the Wheel of Fortune, which is awesome. We also have the 7 of Wands. Whoa. We also have the 7 of Wands, which we're going to look more into this. I'm not really sure exactly what it's trying to say. Is that it's going to be better for you to have a defensive kind of attitude towards something, or you pushing something away is actually like your perception of like needing to push that away is correct, or is going to work for you better than not to work for you. It's going to work in your favor, basically. It could be opening one door and closing another, you know, closing one door and opening another, you know. Because if we're talking about this thing that you're committing to now, it's like, you know, you're having to kind of push something else away. So let's see what this is about. This is a collective for Taurus people, since it's Taurus season. I'm seeing so far that you're finding happiness in some kind of committed endeavor, like something that you're committing yourself to in a huge way. It's very important that you show up, like you're responsible for something, and you are happy with that. You see it being a very happy situation for yourself to go through with it. So I see you doing that, or at least that's the idea here. It's the middle of the day. I don't know why I try to go on at these certain hours. I just thought, fuck it, you know? Yeah, so you're needing to find some kind of emotional peace right now. Like there's something inside to where you feel like there's an emptiness. You see that cup there that's not, it has no plate, like there's no cup in its place, because there is no place for that cup because it's missing. You feel empty in some way inside, so that's what's really getting to you at this point. But I feel like just a little bit of healing, like a little bit of you isolating and going off on your own. Going off on your own. See how he's doing that? He's going off on his own into the mountains there, because he's going to try to find that missing cup. It's only important what he thinks is missing. It doesn't really matter what other people would say is missing, because it's, you know, it's not them. So it doesn't matter what they're saying. It just matters what this person thinks about their own healing and about what they need to feel whole. Okay, and that could be a new project that you're beginning or starting. Like there's some kind of new project you're starting that you feel motivated by to, you know, have a better life. Like this 10 of Cups here is kind of like the goal. It's kind of like the end goal here. So it's like whatever you can do to get to this point. And I feel like you're actually doing some pretty healthy things in order to try to get to that point. Like you're trying to fill voids that you feel. You're trying to like not feel empty. You're trying to find that wholeness within yourself and not within another person. Like we do that way too often as humans, you know, trying to look outside of ourselves for some kind of healing. And it's like, it doesn't work, you know, it just doesn't. So this is you going off on your own and actually trying to do it the healthy way that's actually going to be long lasting and worthwhile. You're trying to find what you feel is missing and what you feel you need to be actually happy. And that involves nobody else's opinion but yours. So just remember that. Then there's this new project here. Maybe this whole thing is a project for you. It's like this is like you embarking on your own well-being, which is something that you probably haven't done much of, you know? Not to say that you couldn't. I mean, maybe you have done a little bit of it, but I just feel like this is something that's kind of new to you more so. Um, like, I wouldn't say that it's something you've done a lot, you know? It's kind of a big idea. And the King of Wands here just pretty much gives you that motivation to actually follow through with it and push through onto pure whatever it is that you're wanting, which is the happiness, right? And so maybe that's partially what it is. Like, you have to stay committed to your healing, and it's going to be a good thing for you. You have to push out things that are not working in your favor. Like, this card's always about, I mean, I see it as a bit paranoid. Like, he's not really needing to push people away, but he feels like he is. And that's the point, is in this card, he feels like he needs to push certain people and negative, toxic things away because they're not serving him, or they're, I hate that expression, but they're not, helping him anymore. It's kind of like the South Node. It's like destined to release these, traits. Like, they're not working in this lifetime, So this person just feels like these certain people or certain circumstances are not good for them anymore. So they're gonna, do what they can to distance themselves from those toxic resources and people. Let me know if you're a Taurus person, and I'll gladly give you a reading for free since it's Taurus season. Other than that, if you do have a donation or you have a question you wanted to ask, you can go ahead and donate. But check out the description so you know all the details for that. It's all there. All there for you. So let me know if you have any questions. Also, let me know if you do donate, just because if I, for some reason, am not notified. That happens sometimes, so I don't want you to wait too long. That's kind of the point of donating, is you don't have to wait. So let me know if you do that, so you're not waiting. So let's 20 minutes timed reading. Ask any amount of questions that you want. Say you have one question, you're like, I only have this one question. Okay, 555. And if you have like a few questions, why don't you just, you can get a 20-minute reading and ask as many questions as you want. As many as we can get answered, okay? Feel free to interrupt me, like, don't feel bad. I want you to make sure that you get your reading and that you get your questions answered. That's what I'm offering. Get all your questions answered in one reading, 20 minutes timed on the clock, and we'll see how many we can answer, okay? We'll try to get them all answered. That's the goal. I have been able to do that before, where people are like, I don't really know what else to ask, and there's like a minute left or something. They're like, yeah, I guess I got everything answered. I guess, yeah. I don't think I have any other questions, It's kind of cool, because they don't feel like thirsty for more information. They're like, they feel satisfied with that, It always sucks when you're like thirsty for more information when you get a reading. You're like, fuck, I feel like I did not get all the information I needed. Like, there's more that they have to tell me. I don't know what it is now. Damn it, it's gonna bother me all day. What is it? I don't have the money to pay for it. Wish they could just give me a hint. But no, they don't do that, do they? Sucks that they don't do that, but it's just the way it is. So I'm gonna chill here for a little bit, and I'll come back and see if you guys if anyone's around. If not, I'll probably just cut out, because I don't want to just stay on here like do. But I will come back and check out what's going on. See if we have anybody. If not, I will just continue on with my day. But I am here, so don't forget that, okay? I am here. Hi, Shakira. I'm taking donations right now. If you have a question, it's $5.55 for one question. And if you wanted to ask unlimited questions, we can set the timer for 20 minutes. You can ask as many questions as you can get out, as we can get answered, and we'll set it for 20 minutes. And that one's $10, okay? So $5.55 for one question and $10 for a 20-minute extended reading with unlimited questions. Okay. And the offer still stands for any Taurus people out there right now because it is Taurus season. So I want to show love to those Taurus people out there. I'm good. How are you? Yeah, I do private for sure. Is that something you needed to take care of right now? Because we can do that same thing, or I have different options as well if you'd like to email me. And we can go over the options, and whenever it's a good time for you, we can set up a date. I don't know if you're subscribed. I'll just give you my email here. Just in case you're interested, I'll just go ahead and give it to you. And then you can decide later what you want to do. Oh, can I not even type? I forgot about that. Why does it do that? Yeah, I think it doesn't let me type. Okay, Shakira, yeah, no problem. So just basically, you can find my email by going to my channel and just going to the About section. It's there. It's originalinsightstarot@gmail. I can't type it for some reason when I have when I go live on my phone. For some reason they don't allow you to type in the chat, so I guess I'm not able to type it to you, but you can find it on my channel. So yeah, looking forward to that for sure. I'll be there, available for you. That'd be cool. We can definitely do that. Okay. Cool.